Dun, 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 dun. Disc golf. Hey, it's Leah here, and I haven't given a disc golf update in a while, and there's a reason for that, so we'll go with the long story because it's long. That's it. And the long story is, so I was out in the driveway, and I look at my husband, I'm like, I'm gonna run really fast. And he goes, "Are you sure? We were just gonna walk down to get the mail." I was like, no, I want to go fast. So I start running, and I fell, and it was just on dirt. I was wearing long pants and everything, but apparently I was going so fast that I managed to destroy my knee, like utterly. We had to go to the ER, and they had to sew it all back together, and I didn't even rip my pants. There was just a lot of blood. So, all impact damage, I guess. Maybe I was setting some new speed records. And they weren't too happy with me at the ER because they thought they couldn't get the true story out of me. They kept asking about car accidents and motorcycle accidents and stuff, and I kept telling them, no, I'm just in the driveway pretending to be Lightning McQueen. You're just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm not 5. But, yep. So it's been about 2 months since this occurred, and it occurred at the end of April. It's now the start of June. Okay. Maybe it's only been 1 month. It has been a while since this occurred. And I did enough impact damage where things are definitely still healing up. It's only like last week it stopped leaking things. And there's probably tendons are going to be healing for a while from bruising, and I don't know, maybe bones are bruised. They said I didn't break nothing. So getting back into disc golf season has been a bit slow because usually you want 2 legs. You can do it with 1, it turns out, because I have been. But normally you want 2 legs. So there's probably not going to be any run-ups this year. There's barely any follow-through because my left leg doesn't do much for me. So it's all right leg and just throwing with my arm. Not that I was great at disc golf to begin with. But that's not going to stop us, so we're just going to have kind of an odd season. We did, however, get the players' stuff from the PDGA, so we have this really cool sea turtle disc, and this one's probably going on the wall back there with the others. We've got our Millennium Falcon there, and our Katrina Allen Rift. That's that one there. Maybe we'll put it back there. There's also one that's over here. It's got a cool Halloween spider on it. This is a diamond over there. This is an R2. What is this? Gyro Relay. Relay is the type of disc this is. This is the recycled third use plastic. So the plastic at the if they really don't like the disc, they just throw the plastic back in the machine and it becomes this. We got another really cool disc. So we did not this past weekend, but the weekend before that, we did a bigger disc golf tournament that I was kind of looking forward to because it was all ladies. We've got this really cool butterfly disc that this is I think it's a Thrasher. So one of the things I thought would be exciting about an all ladies tournament was maybe they would order lighter weight discs. So this is a Thrasher, but it's still 170 to 172, which is still heavier than I throw, but I suppose it's not 180. Other than that, the ladies' tournament was absolutely wonderful. There was tons of food provided. There was actual toiletries at the bathroom. It's still an outhouse. It's a nice outhouse. It's well ventilated. It's not one of them porta-john things. It's a foundationally built outhouse, but they made sure there was actually plenty of paper, and there was hand sanitizer, and there was sunscreen. Everybody was wonderful, and we all had a great time, and there was even chocolate cake at the end. So the only thing, I loved all the extras that were provided, and I love that a lot of people would have had to volunteer their time and their effort and some of their money to put that together. So much appreciation. The only thing I noticed that was different otherwise from a traditional more men's or mixed tournament is there's nobody selling stuff. I forgot my stool that day, and I was like, well, fine, I'll just buy another stool. But nobody was there vending. And that's something, vendors, feel free, show up to the ladies tournament. We'll buy your things too. So I had a really great time. Didn't shoot good because could barely walk, but had a good time. And that we're just getting back in the swing of the season, so maybe I'll try to get these disc golf reports a little more regular again. Luckily, it's been a cool spring, so I didn't miss out on cool weather disc golfing, my favorite kind of weather. Still even going out today. This morning we just got to the point where I can go downstairs without the handrail, and I think that'll really help as I try to tackle sand dunes and other things that are just a challenge right now without my knee really being able to bend fully yet, or it completely supports my weight. It doesn't hurt at all, but I'm just being extra careful that if I have tendon damage in there, I do not make it worse. So it's braced whenever I go out, and that makes it not bend really good, and I really don't want to fall on it. So I just tackle the hills carefully, and everything else is, there's a lot of arm throws. Maybe I'll be able to pivot better tonight or push off my back leg a little better tonight. Hopefully, if nothing else, it's going to look like my score might go bad for a while. It'll improve again. We get to start over. Maybe at the end of this, I'll have much better arm control from just the extra use.